Hi! We're almost there. Finishing off this episode. Just got the investigation and maybe? I guess tomorrow we might finish this episode. I think it's kind of a bit longer than others. But I'll be honest, they left off on a really shocking note. On Skye for some evidence. The SL-9 which is interesting. Probably shows the rumors of Edgeworth coming up with fortune. So interesting. Where this is gonna be at. Oh, I just heard that. Alright. So I'm thinking of this. I did not realize, this week is Thanksgiving. Forgot. So, I'm gonna be honest, guys. There probably won't be any streams this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say for today. So, I think maybe probably next week, most likely we'll start checking Ace Attorney game. As well, I want to finish this episode this week. So, we're gonna do the investigation, and if the investigation for some reason long, I'll stop there. And tomorrow we'll do trial, and we'll do all of it, finish everything. We'll just finish everything. First game. Ready for the second one next week. Alright? Let's begin.
so sorry, Mr. Wright. Sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes requires drastic time calls for drama. That's just the way it is. Bib will be handsome. In order for him to get the verdict he deserves. Here's the thing, though. Didn't know. Never knew that the SL-9 incident was just another name for Joe Dark Kills. What's right about these kills, but here's the thing that I don't know. Why though? Why do they want? Why? This lets me in a shocker. Everyone involved, they want him to be given justice. That's odd because it's like they're desperate. They want him proper justice. I mean, like in prison's alright. But I want to look at the perpetrators. Dark. That's death. Neil Marshall, brother. Jake Marshall. Not only the witness, detective investigators. Lana wanted Drake. Lana wanted Dark make this so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Did he murder Officer Marshall's brother? Left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. What does it have to do with those killings, Emma? The night Professor Neil Marshall, Prosecutor Neil Marshall's murder. Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? Trying to kill you? Mr. Marshall's brother, Neil, he trying to save me. That means you. Yes. True. Also her sister, that one coming. Phoenix, you read the file. Everything is somehow related to this incident. What was the label again? SL-9 incident? Yes, the name of everyone. Trial is in here. Dama, Bruce Goodman, Joe Tarn, and Neil Mark. All that's left, we'll figure out just what role everyone plays in this. Search hard enough, I think we'll find our answer. What exactly did or did? I'm sure I want to know everything. Jar's pretty fragile. Looks like it's about to break apart. Maybe about to. It's already broken. I meant again. It's found in Goodman's evidence locker. That means it's somehow related to that other incident. It happened 2 years ago. Right about this time of year too. terrible thunderstorm that day, usual for the season.
Wait, really?
Oh, they didn't show the date. I was alone in my sister's office. We planned to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Tart. It seemed like he was running from someone. He had a knife and screamed at me. They didn't know what was going on. Then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Before he could, so Marshall tackled him. And what happened? Forget it. Lightning struck, lights went out. Suddenly, bolts of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for but I saw them burn a picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A picture. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Clark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Marshall was stabbed right in front of this girl. Don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, passed out. Me too. Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. Been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. Tried. The words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, I was like 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime, my testimonies, find the evidence to make airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to question him. See, I'm trying to understand what makes Emma tick. There's still something that bothers me about that crime. After the incident, I remember the moment where Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. But you weren't able to testify about that? No, I only asked about when I was attacked. Must be why Lana. Why she made up the crime.
Made it up?
Me.
Provide bogus evidence?
Prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forced the evidence and sent Edgeworth Tuesday.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He would have known he was giving false evidence. So, that's when it all started. Rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. All my fault. I could have just testified properly. None of this would have happened.
True.
Even though he may not have known it.
Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying.
After that case ended, I was never the same. In cold, she is today. Must not have been able to live up to what she did. Especially to Emma. There's something that puzzles me. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? Right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, he was being chased by a prosecutor. Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course, it's happened at the police department. Try to run away halfway through the interview. Led into my sister's office. But why did you run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective offices, the questioning room, are right across from the elevator. Cross? From the elevator? Well, Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She wasn't the best in the entire force. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? Better have another talk with her.
Oh, things are getting interesting. Lana used to be a detective. Interesting. Let's do a question.
Lana! It's alright. Seems like keep causing you trouble. Also find evidence? I think you were the type. Knows all mind playing foul. Why should we? Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risk. Lana, Emma told me about you. Well? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. How the SL-9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? Suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Lara, revelations were uncovered out today. Not the least of which was the fact that the case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. And it's from that case as well. Though I expected as much. No helps. Excessive Officer Marshall. The trial really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. No matter what happened, you stick to the truth. Could have been helped them. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. It was amazing. We still talk about the case that she and Chief Grant cracked together. Chief Grant? And Chief Grant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scene. Damn it, Grant.
Why am I putting Grant is Gant? No R's.
Damn it, Grant. It was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports came filled. I really idolize her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes. He could use that experience in court, right? Gant's help in the SL-9 case was crucial to his position. After that, he became chief of police. He arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I Second commander of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation led was them again, right? Yes. Deputy Chief again and I share the same office and the same investigations. Emma said that there's a Anna said Dan and her share the same office. Oh, was somewhere. They even have the same office. Led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman. This case it was Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. It was quite gung-ho. Without doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. They asked him to come in for questioning, desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. Trying to murder Emma. Peter Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. See, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Sorry. Damagat and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. Investigation was final stages. Dark was suddenly waiting until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run into the scene on him? Appears so. Filling some papers while Dammit and Marshall were pushing Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies before I smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, I passed out. The suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, you see Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark incurred a minor concussion, lay unconscious. What do you do? To be honest, I panicked. Picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL-9 incident. That's right. By a coincidence, I don't buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. That case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was true to solve. Officer Marshall. Yes, his action came as a surprise to me as well. This is paradise. It's completely. Yes, he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of this case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. Case might not over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark in the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I share. The office that Mr. Gant is now occupied by himself. The Chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office, the site of the final SL-9 murder. He is there. Once here today, not even a star. I was probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. Must be where the detectives are. We are proving court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. Yeah, thought we were finally making some headway in my case. Instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. There, Lana. I'll find all the answers by tomorrow. Let's see if Edgeworth is... The Edgeworth isn't here. He's being questioned by an inquiry committee. A real beating in court today. Yeah, I'm admitting to falsifying evidence years ago. Guess we'll just have to come back later. Before we head to the police station, criminal affairs department. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Things seem kind of quiet around here today. Right. Chief of Detectives. Oh. Why don't we look for some other people to talk to? Right. Come back here later. I mean you. What? Dark case may have been fabricated. That's what I thought all along. Never bothered to tell anyone. Now there's a guy who cares about his work. Guy says. Fire this man. Future might not be so far away after all. Oh, he's writing a novel. Wait, but you're writing a... That's what... Oh my gosh, he's gonna be fired. Howdy, Bambino. Oh, Mr. Marshall! Never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. You said yes. Wait, yes. I gotta say this right. Huh. The song. Wait a minute. I kinda wanna wait, is it? Oh. Wait, I just wanna... I don't know if this is a musical work for me. There's such a thing. I don't know. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry. Can't go in the evidence room today, partner. Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why did prospectors head west? Remember, there was a case I needed to know the truth about. That one. Before you turn yourself in, Miss Marshall, do you mind telling us exactly what happened? I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Especially about that trap on me. Wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence down. For example, murder weapon. Oh, murder weapon? You mean switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe's Darks. Alright. That was Joe Darks, alright. But, initial autopsy report, question was raised.
Question?
The blade of the knife was not perfectly matched with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there is a good chance that knife is not a murder weapon. However, the report that was finally submitted, that possibly had been.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
That case left behind scars on the bullets.
Scars that the SL-9 incident left behind?
There was something going on behind the scene in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation. They've won. Taken care of. Star was fired. I was demoted. Locked away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
They did something to him too. Missions would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
Eh? What are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. Being damn again, not Skye. Investigation lead, them again. Second command, not Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Oh wait, no, that was Phoenix voice. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah. Then again, new chief of police arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different. She was a detective.
Now that you mentioned it, you said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret's too well guarded. Never found out.
On a secret? All started 2 years ago.
Alright. How's brother? Neil Marshall. I got the looks, he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. The first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
27 at the time.
Neil Marshall was Jake Marshall's younger brother. Would have been 29. Jake Marshall was 31 at the time. Angel was 29. Anna was 27. Damn is 63. Human 34. Yeah.
Was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You mean the
King of Prosecutors.
Knew it.
What are you looking at me like that for? An honor for a prosecutor.
So Marshall must have really been close with his brother. The day the SL-9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. The evidence transfer.
Interesting.
Drizzled that morning. By nightfall, there was thunder. Can't believe 2 years have gone by already. Try to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. That the Goodman was murdered. Evidence locker was empty.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? But certainly lightning. There's one thing sure I found out for today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him and planned everything. That someone, damn it, Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. But I won't be around to work with you. You become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. I hope he comes back. I hope he's gonna be in like the other Man, I hope Jay comes back for another game. He does. I hope so, he does. I went back! This is always pretty empty, but today is deserted. Must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Oh, he actually talked to us. The chief prosecutor is saying what she did and the decision about what to do. About Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement, media, and tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Grant's office. Choose the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? We aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his arm. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. Oh! Aw, man, I caught the music. I didn't know we could go back here. Whoa. Don't tell me... Aw, man. Damn it, Gan's gonna be the murderer. I kinda like him. Not like, Mr. White from the second case. I like his. Whoa! Where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least, that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Batch. I thought it was a genius until they tried... Oh. If I could remember where C was. Hmm? Oh wait, that's Gang. Hmm? Oh, it's you two. Chigan! Reading his desk. So, Righto! Have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I have been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. With my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct, it allows provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies! See that picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. Anyway, I like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case was long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, we still like to have a look around.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get it. I have a meeting to attend.
We aren't welcome. Seems like case isn't over with yet. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us to get around there. I mean, like, a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Huh. Was there all along.
Hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in the meeting?
Taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From staying so long?
Actually, serving everyone coffee.
Oh. Looks like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask?
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle between you two in court.
That sounds serious. Because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. Falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world in his blood.
Yikes. What does Gumshoe have to say about this?
We're studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. I think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal.
Looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, serial killer was on the loose.
But law is pretty clear in the confession. Forged evidence in order to prove that Joe Dark guilty. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? Not like he knew the evidence was forged. Honest Skye is the guilty party here, isn't he? Of not murder, of, evidence. Huh?
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Miss Edgeworth. Being see talent, the prosecutor kept him safe from those who didn't like him. Now with this,
There are really so many people who hate him? Those people who hate Edward suck.
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. The Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies.
Alright, I don't want to say that. Hey, Gumshoe, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
Gotta take me back to that joint sometime. Okay, Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
Because you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's Phoenix.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, a bit worried about him. They're all this pressure. Bravest and Edgeworth just might crack.
Oh, wait, no. I'm pressing B. Damn, he's sharp for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The The only evidence Dark left behind was during the final attack.
Final attack? I mean,
He killed Prosecutor Marshall, trying to protect some girl.
eh. Who's Detective Gumshoe never realized I'm...
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, let's see. It has something to do with murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's already somewhere in here. Okay?
Powers of recollection. That's impressed. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
About this. Hey! Is that?
It has a tag attached to it on the label. SL-9 incident on it. I believe this will be the broken murder weapon.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in the locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edwards' car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. You showed me the knife, it all came back to me.
What was it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. This knife. Those darts, wasn't it?
That's right. Trace it back to the store, you bought it. Plus, it had fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. Take a good look at the knife. See, it's broken.
I have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well anyway, you can guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's it. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
Victim. Neil Marshall was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep. It's found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
Pete. Lucid. Guy from Punk's department alone. Knife was found. And that has updated.
No, Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. It's just about your run-of-the-mill businessman.
Businessman? What made him take the serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
His car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes. They transformed him into an animal.
Animal?
Killed the man that witnessed the accident. Hit.
Oh my gosh, John. Seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, it's all conjecture. Wasn't a single shred of evidence.
He turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he led and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too. But luckily, Dark was arrested on the spot. It was a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness. Emma.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? Is money you need? You should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. Chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'll be charged with a breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
We put, can't.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. Don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. Data was deleted the day he died.
Oh. In other words, don't shoot is our only chance of getting into that office. But there's someone to show him. I almost made us lose the case today.
What are you talking about? Who's guarding the blood-stained the evidence locker with his life? That's more than you can say about most officers nowadays.
That would save us a lot of trouble if we hadn't guarded so well. I think he's right though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we'll be able to prove another possibility to me. Another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. What about... Time of death, February 19th. 7 days. Wait. Single stab wound piercing heart and lung. Die from blood loss. Weapon found and wound was missing. Wait, what if we...
Yes, Miles is gonna save us.
What if Edgeworth is back yet? There he is! It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
Sure was putting further paper on the floor.
Update in court, huh? After the past 2 years with rumors flying around. Another allegation to
Cheer, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you.
Always trying to hide his real feeling.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Well, first, I was writing.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Take a look. Crazy Edgeworth was sitting right there. Just distraction. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth! Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. Even look.
What?
Letter for resignation? You're having trouble reading. I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right? Feel as if something inside me has died.
Mr. Edgeworth, none of it's your fault.
I know the path I walked. You don't need to tell me. The path I walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. No one else should forgive me either. He's serious.
It's alright. You have to do something.
Letter of resignation.
What if I can use it for anything?
Of course, Gumshoe.
Right? Mr. Edgeworth just said no. So he's...
He said, where's the smoke? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently I was so caught up in the smoke. outside the truth. Edgeworth, you guys are right. You have no right to serve as a prosecutor.
Mr. Edgeworth, you were only doing your job.
Always made my own decisions about what I can or cannot do. Has it changed? Forgiving myself something I cannot do. Uh-oh.
Be serious. It's alright. Please, you have to do something.
Nervous.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself.
Oh wait, that's Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth. Oh my gosh. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. It's like he was taking the seat of the King's prosecutors. This was taken.
Yeah, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yeah. Right.
I remember now.
Remember what?
That was when the official prosecutor trophy looked like until 2 years ago.
There's a story behind its design. Story? Do you mind telling it to us?
Simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the word based on. The SL-9. Nope. Nope.
Don't look at me.
Yes, I went to the evidence from the day of the crime. Chief Gant asked me to do something.
Take evidence from a case solved 6 months ago back to the prosecutor's office.
I have a locker in there as well.
Did you notice anything I missed when you were in the evidence room?
Everyone's always dark and I was in a hurry. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. What about the Blue Badger? No. No, simply would have heard you put this up somewhere, like on a shelf. That has no meaning for me. What do you mean anymore? That's who I was last. What good is it to dwell on the past?
Asking me? Why can't you just accept it graciously? Actually, something's been troubling me about this. Look, notice anything different?
Different.
Yeah, don't you remember? The other shield in the court record.
Represent a shield. What about the screwdriver? Oh, not right. Oh. But this isn't related to the case, remember? You said so yourself. Oh, I did.
Chief Gant gave this to you that day, and he asked you to bring it here from the police department.
Chief is a very competent man. Sometimes he does things that don't make sense. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense. Turn detective comes time. Oh, same thing. Oh, not that. What we can show. Let's talk about the forged evidence. No excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, these false evidence obtained a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to. Nothing I can do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? That that the evidence was false.
Police department and prosecutors share a bond structure. That bond broken, stand to lose everything. Police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge, fact remains the same. No matter what excuses I may have.
Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. Tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Edgeworth can't keep up his emotion.
What does this mean?
Tomorrow's trial.
Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial, now this one. Seems all you do is worry about it. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
Listen, Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. Too late to change prosecutor. But that's what my superiors are doing. About that kid. Come back to haunt me like.
What do you mean?
List of evidence. Too short. Most lists run twice as long. Only half as long as most lists? That's all. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that. I may not have been part of the investigation. I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given through the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on.
Hey, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
Picture? Strange about it.
Tell us again about what happened that day.
The day Detective Goodman was murdered.
You were participating in the ceremony over at the station, right?
I never cared for ceremony, but I had to attend.
Because you were awarded this.
Those receiving awards can skip out on them. Finish up. Finished up the office in the morning. Drove over to the.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, odds in it. Clear shit stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office. That is until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, he can't ask you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes. The piece of evidence in a case that was closed happened here. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor.
That's the story we heard yesterday. But he came back here to the prosecutor's office because he asked you to?
That's right. Being a prosecutor is tough game. The word originates from an ancient Chinese tale. Chinese, the word contradiction framed with two characters. First meaning hellbird, second means. Have you heard the story?
Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that.
Why don't you tell me? For Emma's sake. Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with two items. First was a halberd, meaning a sliced shield or armor. Second was a shield, named to withstand any weapon.
Those claims contradict each other!
Great perspective. Then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items is to make them both. The king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. Thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. Symbolize the merchant's eye. Ancient tale ends. The merchant at loss for words. our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion. Even if results in something as ugly as.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. Something new today. Funny. That's so then why we were
oh you're oh okay. I don't know where the we came in.
If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You don't have got to ask Chief again. Years ago he had to have the part of the fort abolished. Chief can. Oh! Ninja Star gonna come?
Excuse me. Yep. But I didn't care for a £1/4 of roast beef. Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. Certainly are the curious sort, are you? And like, the first person who sucked the cow.
I don't think anyone could do that. Why can't it be the first person to was with the wording that you couldn't say you look like the first person to drink fresh milk that came from a cow. I think that's better. I don't know, but
So I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL-9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day that the case was. Due to transfer, this can't be actually pure coincidence. Are you forgetting something? No? That little scene I happened to witness? Instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Star's hatred toward all day back to 2 years ago. Papyrus said. What this? No. How about the photo? Joe Dark. That name I'll not forget. Trailer for half a year. All the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. I mean, because of his brother's death? They were close to. After Neil died, something took over Jake and became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lot of Skye. My sister? Best of the best were put on that SL-9 case. Of course, we were led by that legendary duo. Anna and Chief Gan. Them again, and lost Skye. Gan lead the investigation, Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Them against magnetism. In particular... Hold on, I want to say this. Them against magnetism. In particular was almost unreal. Is magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean? Well, yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confronted him, though. Just talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated everything crooked. Always watch out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, he felt as if he had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from the shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Moving on. Star. That's why. Never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. The forgery of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. We don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duty. Almost without even so much explanation. The lost guy transferred to the prosecutor's office, became chief prosecutor. I always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? The lost guy was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used.
I almost emptied my water bottle.
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Dan's powerful influence. That's right. Having solved the SL-9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What?
You mean that's why Lana was transferred? He can control the chief prosecutor, control the prosecutor. That must have been his goal all along. But how can he control Lana? I don't know. One thing's for sure. Since that case ended, it's never been the same. It's not logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change. Last, I'm getting close to the problem. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, Christian. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. Help me turn out to be a better chief than I did.
Okay, yep, we're going back here. Oh, you're back!
Still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ!
You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think you mean desk jockey. Oh, that DJ.
I admire your persistency. My answer is still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office. Period. There'll be my neck on the line.
The office is the last crime scene of the SL-9. Take a look at it. Might be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Oh! What's this couple of piece of paper? No way! Miss Andrew can't be serious!
He ever not serious?
Can't believe they pushed him this far.
Andrew really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. Trust us detectives to prove him with sound evidence. We just betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
can't do that! If someone found out, they will let you off with a hook with another lost item report.
Oh wait, they wouldn't. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, may already be as good as terminated.
What?
At least let me do this. Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
Alright, detective. Thank you. Don't choose ID. Look swiftly into pocket. Actually, I'm not thinking about it. Aww, we should have checked. That's tight shut. And his mouth is half open. Hey, keep his shirt buttons off the notch. Goes beyond being photogenic. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Here goes, Mr. Ray. Ray! Anyone finds us now? Anyone finds us now? That's a gumshoe's a goner.
That happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know ghosts. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Don't shoot IDs crush their unused pocket.
Hey, don't do that to my card! I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I have to look around myself. Guys, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Come on, let's see what we can find out.
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's talk about the chief's office. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Yes. I was waiting for Lana. And that day 2 years ago.
No, sir. The entirely Chief Gant's office. Practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
Strange reason to meet with him.
Leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us himself New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see. Ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant. The lady who's in here each morning.
possibility anything is wrong.
What, Chief? Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL-9 crime cases. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think... you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy!
Huh? What is it?
Someone tells you, don't worry about it. You're supposed to start prodding you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry, it's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You don't think Chief Gan might be a suspect, you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Yeah. I come to... I think of... Best if I don't divulge my... Yeah.
There you go, ignoring me again.
This is the real deal, isn't it? So I'm writing these weapons.
Sure is, pal. Chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. You know how many taxpayers' dollars must have gone into this? What? You were paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes.
Shh. Careful what you say. Who knows? Chief may be hiding his armor as we speak.
I don't think he fit in there. Even if he did, never be able to get back out.
No! You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
Take it on that day 2 years ago.
Oh! Wait, I just realized!
They killed Dark right now. The question, try to kill him.
At the receive his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Man went along with Chief Granted, pushing the dark. But he never knew he was dead just a few minutes later.
Oh my gosh! His face! It's the photo! The shelves are mostly empty. I must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor. Picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! It's when Lana and I went to that theme park.
With a giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
Look at that. This is the 15th floor.
I know! I was just saying!
What?
This is making detective. I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. As long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that. Lana's desk. First time. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. Not even any dust on it. Someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. The Gamma still keep it up clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Keep it in memory of her, in memory of the crime. You seem pretty far from 15 stories up. You were to drop that suit of armor from here?
At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this one.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Look at that. When we were here earlier.
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant! Look at that being his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
List of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case's name!
Huh? SL-9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on! Detective! What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what.
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
List of evidence?
List of evidence.
Too short.
Most of it.
But twice as long. The other half of the list means. Knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. Appears so. This list added to the court. Go back. Let's list inside a drawer, list of events, and then line to enter other half of the list. What this list be doing? We're gonna take a little bit more info on this list. Before that, there's also nothing. Just in case. Gosh, so red. This was.
Oh! Yep, I knew it.
Whoa! Terry must have been covered in blood. Is this from the incident? Must be. Prosecutor Ian Marshall's murder. It's her past, so it actually is kind of cold. Terry really did take this.
My eyes.
What? This is. It's like someone did some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? Can't make it out. Huh? Oh!
No, it's not.
Your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? Yeah, about this.
That's something to say.
Safe.
Safe. That word is right within intrigue.
Okay, if you say so. Looks like a pony needs to be entering his pants opening. Dimension number. Didn't we see one of those somewhere?
How about we try entering my birthday? Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the criminal affairs department.
The second floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
The detective screws up, Chief calls them to his office. Makes him listen to the organs for hours.
What about that? Music soothes the soul.
After that, detective can't hear anything for days except for the radio. Instrument hushed.
Literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyways. beside the point. Alright, now let's put it. You know what it is? I have a hunch. Well, I know. I want to try my birthday. It's... I have a better idea. Close 9. Five, 7. Yes, it is. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was it, pal? 7777. 7777. 7 sevens. Final ID card number on that record. What? Number of the mysterious executive officer who had entered the room that day. You mean? Wait. 77777. Wait. How many sevens ago? You're missing 1 7, don't you? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. Tell me one thing. That's Chief Gan's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? What should we say? Is there anybody there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a sheriff from Broken Cup. This somehow looks familiar. What? I've never seen this before. There's something else in there too. This looks like a piece of leather cloth. Handprint, isn't it? Hey! I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh. Well, it was just thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it. Broken shard from a cup. Look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Afraid I have to prove their roads. How are these two men related to the SL-9? Come on, that'd be something we can show the detective. First up, Head a gumshoe. Did you have another look at this jar? I remember when the 3 of us put that back together. Those were the days. Wasn't that just yesterday? Is this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. Well, the shards had an SL-9 instant sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found. You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now that you mention it, rings a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. It's alright. Here's some glue. Put this together again. Prove Chief Gat was knowingly any evidence. Here goes. There's blood on there. There. It's like a charm. Of course, mean. Chief Gat willingly and knowingly hid a piece of evidence. This jar. Chief Gat willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he sealed a piece of evidence from the SL-9 incident. But hey guys, get a load of this! What is it? The piece you just attached. Different from the others.
Press line on it. Press line. What?
I don't get it. The chief can't hide this in his safe.
Unstable jar has been updated. Look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain there. Blood. She has different though. Blood stains on other pieces are just spots. This one's a line. It's off.
Have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. You want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
Alright, go to town, Alright, go to town, sheesh. Okay.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this is the time for your jokes. Talking about that cloth we found in the safe.
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Jeez. It's just sense of humor.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Check for prints. You're gonna powder on the cloth. Then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. You're my mom? I've told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with. Shot. That kind of result won't be any good for magic print, will it? Doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this one. Okay, let's try a different fingerprint then.
Oh no.
Okay. I think the fingerprints is messing up. Perfect. Oh my god. There we go. Now time again. Wait. No. It's not. Wait! Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? These prints are too old. They aren't clean enough to get a match. Oh, too bad. That'd be Dark's prints.
Hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing in the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
The cloth folded.
Well, was that any of help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, it would have been useless. Not right. Go. Chief Skye!
Didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in science. I was walking to my meeting. I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog running right into a pole. Then I thought of a certain detective. You mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask what you all. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, unicorn. You, sir? Drop your ID on the way out. You won't be needed anymore. But, sir! Now, get out! Yes, sir! Oh. We'll be on our way too then. Wait! You, the one without the speckled hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like to word with you.
Sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go.
It's alright.
Look, pal. I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits. No! Just had to go and sneak in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
I seen evidence Chief Gam was hiding in his office. I'm finally starting to get the picture. Why has really silent about all this time?
Anyway, you're listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the Chief again. Later, pal.
That I heard from Emily. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. She'll be busy for the rest of the day. Attention Center, business room. See, so the chief asked Emily to come in for questions. No use thinking about it. Pause the final day in court. Defend you. Which is why I'm here. I already told you all I can. What have you told me over these past couple of days? Absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I didn't mention something quite important. I told you right at the beginning. Said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. No? I think I finally figured it out. No, who is it that's lurking behind your words? Ian did a good job mentoring me. Rather jealous. Seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed, trying to use, but you're scared to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted that you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. Not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so. Because of a certain individual. I'm sure he knows you. A certain individual, you say. You think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Ray, who may I ask is the person you speak of? The only one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What's this person's? Well, Miss Skye? It's alright. Alright, addressing the chief prosecutor. Not forget your place. She's still not ready to spoke to me. My apologies. Please tell me a bit more about what you think. murders until 2 years ago. Suspecting him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both him and Ezra will be brought before a board. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Ezra didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with evidence was me. I had access to it. I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, but also one other. Damn it, Gant. You intend to accuse Chief Gant need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. I just found this in the safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? Pieces of evidence from the SL-9 incident. The person can see evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touche, Mr. Wright. As he summarized, not disobey the Chief's order. If it means being found guilty of murder. Why not? No, Mr. Wright. Can't possibly expect me to do that. 3 days ago, no choice but to cooperate. Murder Detective Goodman. Perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Though I can't tell you the details. Say that I was given order that day. Dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. Go find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. I suspected, despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. Look at that murder weapon while inspecting the body. Murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. I found the body. This was the knife struck in it. The knife from the SL-9 incident? Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I can just leave that knife in him. I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Though he was already dead. Hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. I ended up putting my hand. That's the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Yes, that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. Then saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be open again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. Before it got out, which it would, the reports would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. Tell her what happened. And asked her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? Didn't want anyone on force to know about this. To explain why Emma is so confident. Lana's innocent. Speaking of phone calls, had a bad feeling about one of them. Bad feeling? Truth is, I received those orders from Japan. First thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to patrolman, Dick Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The investigator for the SL-9 incident had been murdered. Why that fact didn't get pinned? I needed help.
Was the only other person I could trust. Rather, I thought I could trust him at the time.
However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on his Oh, you mean not wanting the case to die? He decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman, tried to steal the evidence.
He already stolen the IT card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room.
Afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana! Earn my respect, Mr. Wright. Both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any farther in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. Only one way to drive off Lana's demon. Got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murder. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Given it twice. And that. The trial's gonna be on my birthday! Alright. Yep. Of course the investigation will be long, so tomorrow we'll end the case once and for all. Tomorrow looks like it's the end for Tammy Cat. Oh yeah. That's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow's the finale of the first Phoenix Wright game. Can't wait for that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram. Don't forget to look at any game or anything related, and yeah. See you guys tomorrow for the finale. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thank you guys. Yeah. Nice day. Bye.